Rush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling like 2 a.m. summer night. I don't care, hand on the wheel, driving drunk, I'm doing my thing, rolling the Midwest side of mile, living my life, getting my dreams. People tell me slow my roll, I'm screaming out, fuck that. I'm gonna do just what I want, looking ahead, no turning back. If I fall, if I die, oh, I lived it to the fullest. If I fall, if I die, oh, I lived and missed some bullets. I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shines ain't always gonna be gold. Yeah, I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. Tell me what you know about dreaming. You don't really know about nothing.
Today is a special day. It's the first time ever on one of my casual runs, which I do sort of 3 or 4 times a week, that I've stopped halfway through. Not because I'm knackered or anything like that. It's because I've lost my mind. For those who have watched channel before, I recently completed the London Marathon. I come off of that with a really big high that was there for like a week, and then sort of when it wore off, I was just jonesing for more, you know. Basically, I was like, how can I push myself, you know. A few years ago I lost a load of weight, got into fitness, did a half marathon, then did the London Marathon, and shortly, within a month of the London Marathon, I actually did a nuclear race, which is like one of them short marathons with all the obstacles in the freezing cold. November, English weather, which was a lot of fun. It was hard, and again, I really enjoyed that. So I basically become obsessed with trying to push myself further and further and further. You know, and I have that sort of mindset in my daily routine, in my work routine. You know, I always want to better myself. So I've been having a look on the internet, what things there are out there, and yeah, I thought 2022 is going to be the first step. Well, this year was the first step on the big fitness journey with the London Marathon, but next year is going to be a big leap. So basically I signed up to my first ultra marathon, which is it's called the Canterbury Trail, or the Canterbury Trail, which is 100 kilometers from London to Canterbury Cathedral. That is in July next year. So this is going to kind of document my training, my journey into that, because you know, I'm very green to marathons and things like that. I do a lot of running, but you know, all I've done in sort of the last few years is a half marathon and the London Marathon and a nuclear race, which is wouldn't really be considered a marathon. But yeah, so you know, I'm going to document my journey, my training plan, you know, equipment and things like that, because you know, actually doing things properly, because you know, ultra marathons you can't wing. There's a very sort of high drop-off rate or dropout rate on the journey, because it's just a lot of work for people. And in the London Marathon, you know, it's, I can see you know, there were certain ups and downs for that for me. You know, there's points where I was just like, it was hard, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to do this properly. But another reason why I've kind of lost my mind is because I also signed up to another marathon in September called Man vs Mountain, which is a marathon with a mountain in the middle, the Mount Snowdon, which is in Wales. I think it's like 5,000 feet plus elevation that I've got to run up and then run down in the middle of a marathon. So that's going to be fun. But oh, and I also signed up to a Spartan Trail half marathon in May. So but the focus of this is all that this journey for this video series is for the ultra marathon, because that is the big one for me. The trail marathon is going to be kind of a part of my prep. You know, I'm probably going to sign up to a few little half marathons and things like that, but in training for the ultra marathon. And the Man vs Mountain is just more of a personal challenge for me, like a journey, you know, just to experience something. I have been Mount Snowdon when I was about 4, but I don't remember it. It would just be cool. You know, I've been watching videos online and things like that of people doing it, and it just looks fantastic. So, but cool.
Once I get it, I'm gonna get it. I'll be good.
I just wanted to say that that minutes per mile is my fastest ever for a 4-mile run, which I'm happy about. I think that's just the adrenaline and the excitement of this run. So yeah, cool. Whew.
Okay, so this is the Canterbury Trails website, ratracecanterburytrails.co.uk. This has all the information about the race, the ultra marathon. It's quite a simple website, just lays it out all for you, and then for anyone like myself taking part, you can go into like the training segments and things like that. But you know, it gives you a nice little video of what the race entails, just a little bit of the history of the run, and you know, the background of the pilgrims and that. Yeah, some nice scenic pictures here, which that's one thing I'm looking forward to with the run is the scenery. You know, there's a lot of sort of like South London and Kent that I haven't explored specifically on foot, and yeah, and here's the route, starting in central London. I assume it's going to be an early morning start, all the way through London, down the South Bank, through to Dartford, Gravesend, Rochester, and all the way through Kent to Canterbury Cathedral. Again, as the videos go on, I'll go into all this stuff a little bit more, but I just wanted to give you a little show. I will more than likely be doing some fundraising for this charity, but more on that when it comes to it. Unlike the London Marathon, I'm not going to be pushing for raising money so much, but obviously raising money, especially for children, is always good. But yeah, there it is. So on these videos, I'm going to go through my training, you know, learning stuff along with yous, and yeah, new equipment, trying new things out, new watches, new shoes, new clothing, etc. And yeah, I look forward to it. Let's go.